Hello, hello, all across the internet. Welcome or welcome back to the Confidence and Cash Flow Hangathon with your favorite, Vanessa Simpkins. Today's topic, a powerful topic. Vanessa calls it gremlin hunting. Our clients absolutely love it when she does this for them. We're going to look at those limiting beliefs that are standing in between you and charging, selling, or putting yourself out there so that you can have that impact on the world that you know you were born to have. Quickly, let me tell you a little bit about Vanessa. She's been featured on Fox, ABC, CBS, and NBC for her not one but two best-selling books, Take Your Power Back Now and From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops. Vanessa is not only passionate, but she is all super effective at inspiring entrepreneurs just like you to skyrocket their confidence and cash flow by implementing finely tuned and solid sales practices combined with mindset mastery tools to help her clients prosper. She'll be up in just 1 second. Here's what's going to happen today. In a little bit, not just now, but in a little bit, there's going to be a big, beautiful pink button on that website, confidenceandcashflow.com/live. And if you want Vanessa to answer your questions, we want you to hop on into this hangout with us and ask her yourself. Now, couple of things there. Please make sure you're in a quiet place, and please make sure if you go on camera, you're ready to be seen. And also, if you're watching, let us know in the comments. We got eyes everywhere, and we want to make sure every question is answered. You ready over there, Vanessa?
Hey, Annie, thanks for introducing us. Yes, I am. Welcome, everybody, to day five. Day five. Today, we're going to jump right in and work with you on limiting beliefs. Hands down, if you want to get your six-figure coaching consulting business up and running, you want to start attracting clients, you've got to master the foundation. You've got to have the right habits for success. You've got to show up and put systems into place, and then you come across things like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, or I don't know if I'm worth it, or who am I, or what I call the Tony Robbins syndrome. I need to be Tony Robbins in order to freaking make money as a coach, or who are people going to think, who am I to charge thousands of dollars? So mindset at the very foundation is the core. And really we want to lay that foundation out for you guys. Like I said, by day 10, I expect you all to be making sales. So let's jump right into the training today. Before we do that, I want to invite you, as Annie said, to join the fun. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see takeyourpowerbacknow.com/win. And there's, if you've registered, if you're new, we're giving away cash prizes. This is the page over here when you jump into the takeyourpowerbacknow.com/win. This is what you're going to see. A way for you to go ahead and register. Right up here, you can register and win. We gave out cash prizes. We're giving out books. We're giving out 5 of these workshop profit secret system, how to generate your first 6 figures as a coach. By hosting small, intimate workshops, and you can run from your yoga teacher's basement. That's how I got started. Or if you do speaking events, how do you actually fill the room? What do you say when you get on the stage? How do you seed your offer from the beginning? How do you make an offer at the end? We sell this on our website every day for $1,000. We're giving 5 of these away. So you can register to win. It's really simple. When you register, check your emails, you log into the membership site. We give you a really simple 1, 2, 3 steps. You grab this link and share it on any of the social sites. And that'll give you points, guys. And even if you're just starting with us here, if this is your first day, register, because you're going to be a winner no matter what. We're going to give out prizes to everybody who registers. All right. And again, this is our daily schedule. I want to make sure that this is in your calendar so you don't miss a beat. We've got 6 more days. Today included. This is day 5 today, and then 5 more days. So far, we got Joy in the first position. Congrats, Joy, and Sandra, Doreen, Devin, Edita, and Nick. Congratulations. You guys are our top 5 here in the leaderboard. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it. And then we got Tanza, Leanne, Dr. Jane, Christina, Nicole, Katya, Chandrika, Chris, Durani, and Right Choice Reiki. Congratulations, you guys. I love it. I love it. Well done. And so make sure that you're part of this. If you want to win prizes, you're also going to win chances to get your work reviewed by me. And we're giving out, t-shirts and books and all kinds of fun things here as we continue and go along. So now that I've said that, let's jump into the training. Make sure that you're joining us also on the confidenceandcashflow.com live page. And right before we get going here, somebody's just alerting me that, here we are. Make sure that that's clicked on. That we are broadcasting everywhere, especially in our Facebook groups. All right. Welcome to the training today. We are with you here, and let's get started. All right. On the .com live page, you want to make sure that you have your worksheet. All right. This is not just some fluffy training where I'm going to get up and blow smoke up your butt here. I actually want you to, learn. I want you to have transformations, and so I've prepared for you guys some worksheets to follow along. Also, make sure that we're going to give out prizes, so you want to make sure that you get into the Hangout when you can, as soon as you can, because there were so many people joining here in the last few days, or the last time you were on, that people got locked out. They couldn't get in to ask their questions. So make sure you get into the Hangout as early as you can. All right, so grab your worksheet, guys. Again, if you're looking for the worksheet and you're joining us on that live page, super easy. I'm going to show you where it is, and then we're going to jump right in. Thank you for your patience here. We've got some people that are saying, hey. All right, so here it is. This is the live page, and then if you scroll down, there's a bunch of people joining us. Welcome, everyone. Here's the worksheet, okay? Worksheet day 5. You can see that here, the little pink button. Access that button over there. That's where you find the worksheet. All right, so let's get started. Hunting for gremlins, how to identify and transform your limiting beliefs. Emerson said that principles give you peace, meaning that life is operating from a set of principles and rules, kind of like the law of gravity, right? Nobody would argue that the law of gravity is what keeps everyone is affected by the law of gravity. No one says, oh, but I'm 35 years old and I'm not affected by the law of gravity. Bullshit, everybody is. That's how it's a principle that governs reality here. Well, the same is true for mindset. So if you operate by these principles, you get what you want. You can even manipulate reality. You can change reality. So your business and the money that you have in your bank account and the action steps that you take every day is simply a reflection or an extension of those beliefs. Okay, now there's another law outside of the law of gravity. And that principle or that law is that whatever is impressed in your subconscious mind must express itself. Okay, it's not Vanessa Simpkins making this stuff up. It is a principle that governs reality here on Earth, like the principle of gravity. All right, so if you really want to make more money, start a business, change your life, move to Hawaii, whatever it is you want to do, you must change your beliefs. If you focus on that, you can have anything. And that's what I want to cover here with you today. So it's not how many certifications you have or how long you've been in business that matters most. What counts the most is what you believe. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about reality. Nobody would actually sabotage themselves, right? The problem is that nobody has taught you how to, what I call, look inside your mind and find out what beliefs you have there, right? I believe that your mind is like an oven. Whatever you put in the oven, it gets baked out. You put in, I'm worthy of 50 grand a year, boom, you get 50 grand a year. I'm worthy of 50 grand a month, boom, you get 50 grand a month. I can say that now because I have taken my income from 10, 20, 30, 50, 80, 100, 150, $200,000 a month. And I've grabbed a whole slew of other entrepreneurs and brought them with me. I've been teaching these principles now for over 8 years. We have books. I've been on national television. I've run telesummits, webinars, retreats in Hawaii, VIP days, masterminds. There is nothing I haven't done yet in this industry. So this is the process, right? There's no escaping it. To go from 200,000 a month to 500,000 a month, guess what I've got to do? Work on my own beliefs, right? So new level, new devil. And the thing is this, the oven, when you put in, whatever belief is in the oven, let's say you say, I'm worthy of $100,000 a year business. Okay, great. The oven doesn't say, no, have, the oven doesn't care what you put in it, right? It doesn't care. Now, the trick is to understand when you can open the oven door and stick something new in. That's what we're going to cover here today. So contrary to popular law of attraction coaching and thinking, being positive, everyone talks about, oh, just be positive and just think positive and just like align your vibration, man. Okay, there's something that's not actually true. You can align your vibration all you want, but if you have, cookies baking in the oven, I don't care how positive you are, you're going to get baked cookies. You're not going to get a roast beef out of that thing. All right, no matter how long you sit there thinking positive. So you actually have to do some digging and be consciously aware of what you have, what beliefs you have in the oven. All right, if you're just going to be positive, you're not dealing with the root cause. So the mechanism that prevents you from taking risks and finishing what you start and creates resistance for you is what we call the ego. So there's something that actually is like the guardian of your oven door. There's a guardian called your ego that doesn't want you to open that oven door and change your beliefs. It creates resistance. Okay, it wants to keep you safe. But a lot of these beliefs are so ridiculous. You're not going to die if you launch a Facebook ad. It's not a saber-toothed tiger coming to get you and kill you, right? It's launching a Facebook ad. Yet we tie so much of these emotional feelings to failure, right? So what I recommend is taking your power back. And the way that we take your power back, again, this is the name of our company here, Take Your Power Back Now, is by making a new decision. Every time you make a new decision, you take your power back now, right? When you make a new decision, you take your power back and you change your life, because a belief is just a thought that you keep on thinking. A belief is a thought that you keep on thinking. A belief is a decision that you make over and over and over again. Now, if somebody would have told me 20 years ago, I'm 39, somebody would have told me that all I have to do to become a millionaire, be rich and happy, and marry an amazing man, all I had to do was think certain thoughts like repeatedly, I would have been rich and happy and married a hell of a lot longer ago, a lot sooner. Okay, but this is what I'm telling you. You don't have to come from a good family. You don't have to be skinny or pretty or any lucky or any of these things. You have to be persistent. You have to operate the principles. You have to use you have to work with the principles. Okay, so all of life is simply a matter of choices and decisions. And the two times that you can have a problem are when you give your power away by, number one, procrastinating. If you don't make a new decision, guess what? Nothing changes. Okay. And the second way you can give your power away is if you think, oh, my problems are bigger than me, in which case you become ineffective. It doesn't matter if you make a decision. You've already decided that you're powerless. Those are the only two times where you can have a problem in your life. Isn't that amazing? So let's discover what decisions you have made about yourself and about being a successful business owner. I'm not going to talk at you. I'm going to invite you guys to interact with me, and let's go hunting and digging for these gremlins. I'm going to take you guys through a process. And the first 5 people that jump on here with me today, if you haven't gotten one of these yet, we're going to try and pull up some new people here. I'm going to give you a signed copy of each of these books. How do you get a signed copy of each of these books? Come on into our live room, confidenceandcashflow.com/live. There's a pink button. Let me show you guys that pink button. And you can click that button and you'll join the Hangout and get your questions answered. You'll join the queue. Again, the first 5 people that we unmute to come and play with us here and do some gremlin hunting. Not only will you guys get, free coaching. Again, I don't charge by the hour my consulting fee anymore, but if I did, it's $4,000 an hour. So, hey, come on in here and get some coaching for free. Might absolutely transform your life. And in just a moment, they're going to have a pink button for you down here. It's not up here just yet, but in a moment, it will be here. And you can join us in the room that way. All right. If you're new, if all the technology freaks you out and scares you, just go ahead and find out how to. If you click this link, it'll make you do like a little test. Make sure that all of your things are unmuted. And if you give them just a minute, I'm sure the tech team here will pop in that live link. So that'll just be a moment here for you guys. So again, here's what you're going to win when you jump in and join us here live. Let me tell you a little bit about these books. Take Your Power Back Now, The Ultimate Confidence Guide for Women. This is the story that I never wanted to tell. It's the bestseller. It was a story of how I started really doing my inner healing work, overcame resistance, got out of a bad relationship with a narcissist, and really started my women's empowerment business. This book, this story that I never wanted to tell, became an instant overnight bestseller, and got my business out there in such a monstrous way. I was invited on Fox, ABC, NBC television. I still get emails from women all around the world. It's 5 a.m. I can't put your book down, which is awesome. Comes with over $500 worth of really cool bonuses. So each book that I made is kind of like a goodie bag, interviews and meditations. So this is the most recent book that I've written, and my first book, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops. True story. I got started in the industry by selling mops and lint removers on stages. And I did that for 4 years, became the top salesperson for this company. This book is about how to use the law of attraction in business. And it's really, this book, it's how I got started coaching other entrepreneurs about mindset and sales, because I had to overcome my own resistance, right? I was great at selling these products, other people's things, but when it came time to sell my own coaching consulting, I really struggled. I came across all of this resistance. I spent money and time building websites and throwing money, lighting money on fire, spending money on people to publish me in their magazines, because I didn't understand the importance or the mechanics of marketing and sales. I didn't understand how to undo my own resistance, which is why today's topic is so, so powerful. It's really close to my heart. I love doing mindset work with you. So first 5 people to join us here in the Hangout and get unmuted and ask questions, we will reward you with a signed copy of each of those books. And I know that they're just working on, I have
checked with the tech team. The internet is being a bit of a butthead today, but there is more than one way to get onto this Hangout. If you go to bit.ly, so bit.ly/Vanessa in lowercase VANESSA day 5. So that's bit.ly, bit.ly/Vanessa day 5, all lowercase, and then the number 5. You can hop on that way while our tech team gets that beautiful link up there too.
Yeah, and I'll just put it there here in the top chat, bit.ly/Vanessa day 5, right?
Vanessa day 5.
Oh, I forgot to put the word day in there. All right.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm also going to change this over here. It'll scroll across the bottom of the page. Technology is amazing when it works. We love technology. So you said bit.ly/Vanessa
day 5. Now we got people coming in.
Day 5. Okay.
And hey, Vanessa, while you're doing all the magical technology stuff, I want to make sure you saw my boxer.
Okay, cool.
So we are seeing Jennifer here with us today. Jennifer, are you with us? Let me get you unmuted. Hi. Get your volume turned up here. Can you hear us?
Ooh. I can hear you, but I'm hearing some very ugly feedback. And let me see if the headphones will help.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how I ended up being the first person on this call. I'm ultra nervous.
Hey, what's up, Jennifer?
Hey, how are you? Oh my goodness, I'm on camera. Great.
Woo, you made it. Congratulations. You got a signed copy of each of my books. And hey, welcome. Welcome, girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for the gold that you drop all over the internet. That's how I found you.
Oh, nice. I'm so happy that you found your way here. Jennifer, what questions do you have for me today?
Oh, my goodness. Well, the pressing question, I guess, for me has been, I get going, and then I guess I'm not seeing the results on time, or maybe I hate the idea of needing to be handheld, but I know that that's an element in there. I peter out. I know it's a gremlin, but I've left so many things half baked in my life that I'm kind of discouraged at the thought of starting something else new.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So this is great. You start things and you start things, but you don't finish them. Okay, so what is the mechanism? What is the decision? What's under the hood, right? What belief, what gremlin is there that doesn't let you finish things that you start? All right, let's explore this. So let's just go here. And basically, I'm not judging you, I'm not criticizing you. I got a flashlight in my hand. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Because your subconscious mind is like, it's right here. It's right underneath the conscious mind. It doesn't. You don't need a psychologist to be on a couch with a psychologist for 12 years. You just need to ask the subconscious mind a couple of questions. It's really simple. Okay, so I'm so stoked that you're, and that you're playing along. I'm going to give you, a copy of each of these. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what's the worst? And again, I'm not criticizing you. I'm not judging you. I'm just curious, and I got a flashlight. That's it. All right. So what's the worst? And again, we're not playing law of attraction now. I want you to just give me the first thing that pops in your mind. Don't judge it. Don't think about it. It's just like, oh, well, that's there. So what's the worst thing that can happen in terms of you keep going on this whole, process of not finishing things that you start?
I wouldn't create a life worth having lived.
Okay. And then what?
Well, I wouldn't have left a legacy. My life would have been wasted. People will either not remember me or remember me ill. People complain about who I was when I was alive. Who cares, right? Who cares what they think? But yeah, it would have been a waste of time on this earth here.
It would have been a waste of time. And you said something about being sick.
Did I?
Yeah, you said they'll remember me as they won't remember.
Oh, they'll remember me ill. That's a play on words. I was thinking about ill as in they'll remember me in a negative way.
Okay. Great. Okay, so that's really good. So you'll have come to this earth and not lived your purpose and waste your life, and people won't remember you. And then what?
The end. I guess the fear is, well, if I do something worth, then I'll go on in spirit at least. But if I don't leave anything, if I don't impact in a positive way or anything like that, then there's absolutely nothing. Like it was a big fat nothing.
Yeah. So it's a big fat nothing. And so if you keep asking these questions and then what, you'll get to a point where, okay, so you're here in life, you're not doing your purpose, and then you die, right? Then you die. So even let's back it up before you die. There's this failure. You didn't live your purpose.
Yeah, I can see myself on a deathbed, for example, and just like, oh my goodness, I didn't do anything with this life like that was given to me. And I guess if I reach back to childhood religious beliefs, like to whom much is given, much is expected, something like that. There's this huge, gosh, I did this grave evil thing by not doing anything with myself. Like I'm such a bad person because I didn't do anything with myself and the talents that I was given while I was here. Like, gosh.
These talents. So how does it feel when you read, see, think, believe the thoughts that I'm wasting my talents and I may not, live my purpose and I'll just be a big waste for nothing? How does it physically feel in your body? What are the physical sensations? Not the thinking ones. What does it feel like physically when you read, see, think, believe the thoughts that I'll be wasting my whole life and not, living my legacy and not using my gifts and talents?
Well, there's a place right behind my breastbone. I guess I could say that it's either shrinking or it's exploding like a violent bomb. But that's very interesting.
Okay. Now this is important because all of this is to show you is that there is a thought that comes before a very physical sensation. I'm watching you and you're breathing, there is a thought that comes before a physical sensation in your body. Okay. Kind of hard to get out there and build a 6-figure business when that's happening in your body. Your heart is exploding or shrinking. Okay. And that's all to say that you can put a new thought inside there. You can install a new thought in there and have a completely different thought. But right now, this is going on in the background. Okay? This is what's under the hood. So let's go and discover the actual core belief. What I mean by a core belief, okay, is we're looking for a short, quick one-liner. Underneath all of this feeling and underneath that kind of tangent of I might not live my purpose and waste my life and all that, there's a one straight bang core, the decision. And we're going to find out what it is. And then we're going to turn it around and put something else in. All right. And so here's the question I want you to answer. And just the first thing that comes to your mind. And what I mean by a short, quick belief. So when I did this process, I had dating these guys. Every single guy I dated was the same guy. It was the same guy. Emotionally unfulfilled, impossible guy with different hair color, different eyes, the same thing. All right. And finally, you know, when the last guy had left, I thought to myself, well, I'm creating this somehow. I'm doing this. Okay, I understand this is me doing this. So what do I? So I asked myself this question, and the thing that popped up was, well, you can't have what you want. I was shocked. I was like, I'm a mindset mentor, and I got that living in my brain.
Right.
And when I looked at my life in my business, I couldn't have what I wanted. I was just getting by. Anyone here listening have this experience where you're like, you're making money, but it all goes to the bills. And every month you're making money and out it goes. You never, you know, saving it. It's just in and out. You're just getting by.
Right.
And in my relationships, it was the same thing. You can't have what you want. I was getting 50% of what I wanted. And so beliefs, these blanket beliefs, what they do is it's kind of like a pair of sunglasses. I don't have my sunglasses here. But you wear them and it filters your entire life. You see everything as purple and you have no idea that it should be green. Or that you can take them off and just have no color there.
Right.
We don't even know. Right? But it filters our entire experience. So let's uncover that, the core belief for you, Jennifer. So here's a question. What do you have to believe about yourself or about life? First thing that comes to your mind, what do you have to believe about yourself or about life in order to have created this experience where you start things and you don't finish them? You kind of peter out. You have like really gusto when you start, and then something happens and you don't finish. First thing that comes to your mind.
I'm not good enough.
Okay, write that down. And whoever, as you're following along and doing this process with us, I hope you guys are using this on yourself. Write that down. So there's an I'm not good enough in there. Now, everyone's got one of those, okay?
I'm not good, period.
I'm not good, period. Okay, wow. Look, listen, take a flashlight and take a look. What's in the frickin' oven, guys? Okay? Now, if this is in your oven right now, I'm not good, period, okay? Can you see how it's impossible for you to have anything other than the experience that you have right now, which is starting things and not finishing them, right? Your ego's protecting you. Well, of course, your behavior is I'm not gonna bring it all the way to completion because then people would find out I'm not good, and it would die. I would get judged, and I would die.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, you see what I'm saying? That's yeah, right? So, yeah, take a deep breath here. Sonia says here, she's joining us. She says, can I really do it? Okay, so Sonia, you've got doubt in there. You've got doubt in your oven. Can you see how it's impossible for you to have certainty and confidence and cash flow when you got doubt cooking in your oven? Yeah. Okay, so now if you guys are following us, this is awesome. This is probably my favorite work in the world to do. So now we're going to turn this around, okay? So now that we've uncovered what's in the oven for Jennifer is I'm not good enough, I'm not good, period.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a belief. Who knows and who gives a shit when it happens, okay? I don't care. We don't need to know that. That's the good news. Now what we want to do is put a new belief, put something new in the oven. All right. And let that become impregnated in your subconscious. I'm going to show you how to do that. Why? Because when you have a new belief, you're going to have a new expression. Don't believe me, man. This is just a law of life, like the law of gravity. So let's cook up here. Are you guys ready for my all-time favorite belief? Mm-hmm. This is the one that changed my whole life. Write this down. This is a writer downer. This is my favorite belief to completely bang, get 180 bang. Reframe from I'm not good enough. I am. This is how you state a new belief. In the present, I am having now. I am. Anything you put after the words I am, you become. Cool or cool. So I am totally worthy and deserving of. And you can pick 3 things, but mine, the one that my favorite belief is I'm totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth, joy, and romance. Now, the words have power. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. You can put that somewhere in the Bible. Shit. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there's a reason for it, you know. And we're not going to get into the whole technicality of that we're 70% water and vibration and, you know, let's get out of that. But I am. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Anything you put after the word I am, you vibrate as and you become. Mm. With repetition, you create a belief. I am totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth, joy, and romance. The word extreme, doesn't that make you think like yachts and shit? Extreme wealth? What do you think of when you think of extreme wealth?
Extreme wealth?
People are clapping in the Hangouts. This is terrible.
Hey, I hear too much. I feel that word extreme has a negative connotation.
Okay, so there's an edge for you there. It's like, I don't believe it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is great. This is really good because here's the deal, you guys. Even a thought that's not true, okay, if persisted upon, even an assumption in the beginning, if not true, persisted upon, must become real. It is the law. It is the law. Here's what I mean by that. If you throw, do you have sister or brothers, Jennifer?
Oh, yeah.
if you throw them off the roof, are they going down or up?
Oh, they're going down.
They're going down, right? Yeah. And it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. If it's day or night. Right? Doesn't matter if you throw your auntie or your grandma or anybody off the roof, they're all going down, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's the law. An assumption, even if false to begin with, if persisted upon, must become reality. Why is that the law? Because that's what makes a belief. It's just persistence.
Okay, persistence.
Just persistence. Just persistence.
I don't need to do any work around the word extreme and the negative connotations that has for me.
Well, do you like that? Let's hear you read that out loud.
I wrote my own while you wrote.
Okay.
I am totally worthy and deserving of a successful coaching business, extreme wealth, and a complete relational romance.
Okay, great. Read it again, please.
I am totally worthy and deserving of a successful coaching business, extreme wealth, and a complete relational romance.
Love it. One last time. That's the last time, I promise.
Okay. I am totally worthy and deserving of a successful coaching business, extreme wealth, and complete relational romance.
Okay, now everybody listening in, did anybody here notice her getting more and more confident the more that she would read this? And then let's see, how do you feel, Jennifer, in your body? Do you feel like your goal is more possible or less possible right now?
I'm excited, so I must be edging towards more possible. I'm excited.
Wow, when you started this conversation, were you excited?
No, I was scared shitless.
She's like, you kidding me? I'm scared shitless to get on here with you now. But people are nervous about the technology, but right, you came on here and you were feeling like, I don't know what's going on, Vanessa. There's a gremlin And I don't know what it is, but I keep starting things and not finishing them. And you were like, I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in excitement.
No.
No, you were in uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
With maybe a little bit of like, beating yourself up in there. But it's normal. Okay? Now you're excited.
Wow.
What did we do?
We uncovered the gremlin and then replaced the thought.
With what?
Something that I decided was meaningful to me, a new belief, statement of what I am.
A new belief, and all she did was repeat the thing a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I promise you guys? You're not just going to come on this hang-a-thon and learn a bunch of shit to sit on. You're going to actually have breakthroughs and transformation. You're actually going to make money. You're actually going to make sales. That's my promise to you. And this is how to do it. I've showed you guys a process here. Amazing. So now, if somebody told you, Jennifer, that you could have 100,000 a month if you want, if all you would do would program, put a timer on your phone to remind you every hour to read some affirmations out loud, would you do it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's your job. Now this is on you. So let me explain to you how to actually implant in your subconscious this new belief of, right, I'm totally worthy and deserving. There's a few times a day when your subconscious mind is open to receive, to implant impregnation, okay? Mm-hmm. And that's when the conscious mind is asleep. Okay, so your conscious mind's like the gatekeeper. It's like, hey, you can't get in the subconscious. You're not allowed in there. Hey, mm-hmm. No. It's there with like guns blazing. Mm-hmm. And you're awake all day long. Your conscious mind's ruling the world. At nighttime, the conscious mind's gone to bed. All the guns are laid down, and it's your subconscious that's up and running. Your subconscious. That's why we have these dreams, right? These weird symbols and weird stuff. Your subconscious is open. That's when you can implant. So right before you go to bed, and right before you wake up in the morning, or even better, when you go to like make a quick pee in the middle of the night, right? You go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, jump back in your bed. You're kind of groggy. Best time to start doing your I am affirmations in your mind over and over and over and over and over and over. Some of my favorite affirmations, and I would throw 3 or 5 in there, and I would put them on repeat. The top affirmations that will absolutely change your life. There's a few of them. I'm going to share them with you. Because again, I've been doing this work now for 8 years. We've helped hundreds of women right around the world make millions and millions of dollars. And this foundational piece of mindset has to be there, right? We've seen that it has to be there. And once it's there, then you're going to finish all this stuff that you start, right? Then you're going to have confidence. You'll be like, I did that. I'm going to do that now. And shit's actually going to happen, right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's true, right? How would you guys love to have new habits, right? That let you act. Well, this is it. So there's a few foundational beliefs like I love myself. I'm a winner. I believe in myself. I'm totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth. I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm a winner. Guess what? If you have a belief that you're a winner, can you ever lose?
No.
Can you ever make a mistake?
Every mistake is transformed into a win somehow.
Exactly. I believe in myself. I love myself. I'm a winner. Guys, listen to me, or girls, women, listen to me. I believe in myself is the key to your Ferrari. You are all freaking incredible Ferraris and Lamborghinis. You got them in your garage, and you can't take them out and show and whiz around and have all this fun because you don't have the freaking key that turns on the damn car to take it out. Okay, I believe in myself is the key that lets you freaking get in your car in your business and take it for a spin. You have to believe in yourself as you're a business owner. You have to freaking believe in yourself and trust yourself to make decisions every day. Because let me tell you something, man, you're going to make a shit ton of decisions as a business owner. My logo, what do I do next? Do I do this? Is this the right thing? Website, do I hire this mentor? Most women are being, and not most women, everybody on the planet You know, again, no one would consciously sabotage themselves, but they're running off of these old programs. All right, and they don't even know it. It's the past decisions that they've never. We did this today with Jennifer. Opened up the freaking hood and said, this one's got to go. Okay, so these core foundational beliefs, you install that just when you're quiet, right? So it would sound like I love myself, I believe in myself, I'm a winner, I'm totally worthy and deserving. I love myself, I'm a winner, I love myself, I love myself. Repetition, 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 over and over and over and over and over. And what happens in your actual mind over and over and over and over and back and forth and back and forth and over and over and over. What happens when it rains really, really hard and you live on the top of a hill and you have all the water that goes down the hill and it makes this groove in the least resistance, and it becomes this deep, deep groove where so do your thoughts, become these neural pathways, become these beliefs over and over and back and forth. If you drive a car and you back and reverse it and back and forward and back and forward, you're gonna make this groove a deep, 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 deep belief.
But you can't do that until you uncover the old belief that needs to be washed out.
Well, what happens is it's kind of like a wound. It's a great question. If I have a festering wound and I put a Band-Aid over it and the thing is putrid and smells and disgusting and I just start thinking positive on top of it, what's going to happen? It smells! We can smell it! It stinks!
Yeah.
You gotta clean it out, man. You gotta clean it out. That's what we're doing here. We're saying, it's more effective when we find the real problem.
Yes.
Because then you create the total opposite. Well, bang! That's when the affirmation is like, it's like a shock.
Yeah.
It's a shock. I live in Canada, and I know we got to take some more questions, but I'm on a rant right now, so I'm enjoying it. But you know, we were kids, we'd go outside, be minus 40, and we would know not to do this, but it would still lick your freaking pole in minus 40 and get your tongue stuck on the freaking pole. Just to see if it was true. Okay, it's a shock, right? You have this, it's minus 40 outside. You ever done that? I've done that.
No.
It's the same thing. You got to shock yourself, right? You got to shock your consciousness, and that's boom. So not these watered down. Oh, I'm wealthy. You know what I mean? Affirmations that don't really. It's a blanket. It doesn't really, doesn't really hit you, but something just like you said. Hey, I don't know about this word extreme, man. I don't know. You see, you're like this. Ooh, I don't know about that. This extreme thing is a little bit too much. That's exactly what we want to soften. And then what happens after over and over and over and over and over again, all of a sudden, one day you're doing your affirmations and you're like, yeah, I can totally have that. Yeah, I'm totally that. Bang! Now you got the feeling. And it's game on. Here we go. And you're going to see all of the right people, associations, opportunities, ding, clients, money, people coming in your life, because now you own this. It's your feeling, it's your vibration. The belief has landed, and then bang, the expression happens.
Wow.
Hey, Jennifer, everyone give her a hand. Thank you for, tuning in here with us and being brave to come on. Thank you. We're going to send those books out to you. Make sure that you pop your email address here in the chat, and make sure, again, to do your affirmations every single day. Who else wants to come on here and try some of that?
I'm going to bring Anjelica on. Anjelica's been waiting very patiently.
Right on,
Anjelica, can you go ahead and unmute on your end? I got your volume turned all the way up. Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Hi, fine. I'm so excited to be here. I've been seeing every day from Facebook, and sometimes I couldn't do it live because I have 4 kids and I run it all day and it's crazy. But well, I'm so excited. I feel like a little kid in a new group. I don't know.
Welcome, Anjelica. I'm so happy that you persevered found your way here.
Well, I must explain a little bit what happened with me. For me, it's very difficult in to be here. I have lived in the United States just 5 years from now. I live in Texas. Before I was living in Chile. And all my life has been ups and down in a good way. You know, it's like learning new things. And I came from a very, very poor family with a lot of problems and, you know, poverty and everything. But in my mind, always I believe that you can do big things, because I remember to be very poor, very, very poor, and I said, I want to learn English. I want to go and travel the world. I want to see other things. And I remember all my family around and said, no, this is impossible because we are very poor, and, you know, this is impossible. And my mom said, you can do wherever you want. And I remember that. And then I create my own company and everything. But to be a long story short, I start again to working after my little one is now 3, and I help women to recover their health after an illness in thyroid problems or Hashimoto disease. That's very big problems with you. You feel tired. You feel like you don't have anything. You lost everything.
Hashimoto disease, like the grave disease. I got it. Yep.
Yeah. So it's amazing. So I had that. And in the beginning, when I had this, I say, okay, this is opportunity to help others to do it because I can do it for myself. So I started to help everyone. So, and then it's like I go really good. You know, I knew people, I have clients and everything. And then I say, no, I cannot do it that. But it's like I go back to my childhood when I was very poor, and they tell me, no, you cannot do that. So I have to.
So here's what Anjelica is explaining. And again, so here's the thing. If you're not consciously deciding on a regular, consistent basis, we're going here, 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 we're doing this, we're going here. I am this, I am this, I am that, I am this. Guess what's playing? Your past. This is right.
Yes.
Your life is only a reflection of your decisions. Okay, if you guys want to master the law of attraction, not just by fluke, but all the time, you got to be consistent with your thinking. And so here's what I'm going to share with you guys. Again, in our 8-week boot camp, we teach our clients the entire step-by-step system. But I'm going to, you know, we just did this with Jennifer just before. And what Anjelica is saying is sometimes it works and she gets in these good kind of, right? You get in this good kind of system, but then you fall back down. You fall back, right? Yes. And what happens when you fall back is you said it, you go back into this poverty thing when you were a kid and blah, blah, blah. All those beliefs come back. Yeah. Okay. So what's really going on here is if you're not consciously hitting that bell, I'm a millionaire, it's okay for me, it's safe for me to have money, I'm really, really good at what I do. I'm really, really good at what I do. It's okay for me to have what I want. You know, 500,000 a month, whatever it is, whatever goal you're going after. If you're not hitting that bell all the time, what happens? The past is talking. The past runs your life. Those decisions come back. It's kind of like a garden, right? I love to garden. The weeds, the freaking weeds and the bugs get in there if you don't get it, you know, if you're not always pruning and picking the weeds. So I have this book over here. This was given to me by one of my mentors a while ago. It's a Jim Rohn. Anyway, this book over here is filled with affirmations. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, pages and pages of affirmations. Okay, this is the book that I started. I wake up in the morning and I read these affirmations out loud to myself. Now I have to start in the middle of the book because the front of the book, all of these, I already got them all. And I keep them in the same book because when I don't feel like doing it in the morning, because I got better shit to do, and trust me, that happens often, I cannot argue with an entire book of proof that it works. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what I'm saying to you guys is to get a ritual. The Western world has gotten lost of rituals, okay? You know, the Western world has really gotten lost of rituals. We got television, we got escapism, we got drugs, alcohol, TV, we got all kinds of rituals here. Okay, but rituals. Make this your morning ritual. Make it a non-negotiable. You get up, you get up, you're conscious in the morning. As soon as you become conscious, boom, you put your hands on your heart and you start your affirmations. And then you wake up, you take your freaking, and you read these out loud every single day. You make it a non-negotiable. What happened? Your life is just a series of decisions. So if you don't make these decisions every day, guess what? Guess what is making the decisions? Your past. So what new decisions are you going to read and install every day, Anjelica?
Well, now, actually, I'm going to start with a journal like you did. I think it's an amazing idea. I'm going to do that because you connect when you write something. And I'm going to start to put all these new ideas in my mind. Like, first of all, is that I'm worthy to everything because it's something that I have from my past. Yes. So I need to stop that.
Yes.
So I'm going to put that on. I think this is a big deal.
It is a huge deal. Yeah. Listen, you guys, you think this is some simple shit that you've heard before, you've read it before, but are you applying it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I can guarantee that if you don't have the amount of money that you want in your bank account, you don't have the amount of love or fulfillment in your life, is because you're not applying it. Knowledge. There's a great quote by Napoleon Hill. I used to have it at the end of the last ending slide of my webinar for years. And it said, knowledge becomes wisdom when you apply it. Something like this. It's knowledge is wisdom applied. It's when you take the information and you apply it. You don't just know about it. You know, you own it, right? Yeah. Anyone could come on here and try and shoot holes in my theory, and I bury them because I have done this now to myself, and I have done it now I've taught hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs the recipe for this. So I'm totally worthy and deserving, absolutely. Read it every single day. Anjelica is going to totally change your life. And you're welcome. Don't let yourself. You're welcome. Don't let yourself off the hook. Do it every single day, and I guarantee you're going to have so much money. You're going to have so much impact, and you're going to do wonderful work with your clients.
Thank you very much. It was amazing. It's amazing to talk to you. So thank you.
You're welcome, Anjelica. And you got this. You also got a set of books. So make sure that you pop your email address here in the chat for us.
Okay. Right. Thank you. I want to read it.
We're at the hour, Annie. I think I got on a little bit of a tangent.
You know, a Vanessa rant is a good rant, though. And I think from watching everybody in the hangout with us and seeing the comments, so many people are just saying this is mind-blowing and very, very resonant. So, you know, when you're good, lady, and you're normally good.
Thank you. Sonia says, my question is persistent the next step continuously. So she says that she got her answer. Knowledge is wisdom applied. Yeah. I'm going to give you guys one other tip here, okay? And I'm going to give you guys one other tip. And the tip I want to share with you guys is that you impregnate your subconscious a few ways. The first way you impregnate your subconscious is by repetition. Talking about that. By using I am having now affirmations. You're not going to talk about I will be a millionaire because you're always going to be a millionaire in the future. It's the I am now. I am having it now. Right? We talked about, you know, getting the keys to the Lamborghini in the garage. I believe in myself. I love myself. Right? I trust myself. I'm a winner. Those are the foundational, that's the foundational core, man. That's the keys that get you in the freaking car and out the door. Otherwise, you're all Lamborghinis in the garage and no one can see you. You never leave the house. You don't have any fun. Okay, so there's a foundational core that's got to be there. And then I'm going to talk to you about another key, which is the other way that you impregnate the subconscious. We talked about feeling. Okay, so that's the second key. And the third one is visualization. All right. Visualization. And there's a reason why, you know, the best Olympic athletes in the world visualize themselves crossing the finish line. Why? Because they're freaking Olympic athletes. They're the best in the world. Okay. So model what the best in the world do. What are their rituals? Okay. Again, if the subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between reality and imagination. You know, it doesn't differentiate. It's persistency and it's the feeling. So what I suggest that you do, and this is why anybody want to know why people suck at visualization? I'm going to tell you right now how people fail at it so you don't, because I want you to win and make sales. Again, why are you making sales? Because that means you're actually working with people and transforming the world and actually feeling fulfilled in your purpose, okay? So here's what not to do with visualization. This is what most people do, right? They lie down, they relax their body, and then they start off and they go on, squirrel, and then they're off, they're gone, and then they fall asleep, okay? What you want to do is you want to get a 30-second clip. I'm going to get a 30-second clip of you having your goal now and living it. So for example, what happens when you're a rock star coach, you got 10,000 or more a month, that's about a 6-figure business coming in every single, what's the money for? What are you doing? What are you doing? So what? You got 10 grand a month. So what? What do? You buy a new house? You go on a vacation? You have kids? You buy a new car? What do you do? What does that look like tangibly? And I want you to take a 30-second clip of that. And in your clip, I want you to have a family member, your child, your husband, your mother, your sister, somebody that you know, come up to you, put their hand on you and say, wow, well fucking done. Great job. Wow. Wow. I'm just thinking about it and I got a freaking emotional hit of like, when somebody in your visualization, again, 30-second clip, how many seconds? 30 seconds. Why? Because otherwise you're going to go on for hours and you get lost. You want to hit rewind, play, rewind, that 30-second key. Again, hit again. Play, rewind. In the visualization, somebody puts their hand on you, somebody that you know, and tells you what a great, congratulations, man, well done. Now you just added emotion to your visualization. Rewind, play again. Hey man, call me crazy, but I am rich and fucking crazy. So you can call me crazy all day long. Okay? It works. And with that, we've got some people with tears here in, you know, the hangout. People are like either laughing or crying along with me. I don't know what it is, but it's emotional.
I think it's a mix of both.
It's some big breakthroughs here, guys.
Hey, Vanessa, I want to give a quick shout out. There is an incredible and very loving conversation happening over on the confidenceandcashflow.com/live page. I want to give a shout out to the people who are showing up and supporting each other over there, sharing their breakthroughs and holding each other accountable. I'm talking about Chris, Chandrika, Dr. Jane, Larry, Durrani, Tanza, Gigi, Nicole, Joy, Julie, and Christina, not to mention everybody in our chat back for multiple days in a row. I'm talking about Stephanie, Jubilee, and Sonia, and Jenna's here too. So thank you all for being present with us and showing up for yourselves and for each other.
Yeah, you guys are really just absolute rock stars here. Guess what? You keep showing up, that's persistence. Keep showing up, right? You get one nugget, one idea. So type in the chat box, let me know what has been your biggest aha, your biggest takeaway from today. Let me know, what's your biggest aha, what's your biggest takeaway, what's one idea, one nugget, one action step, one thing you're gonna remember, one validation. I gave you guys a lot of keys today. I was on a little mini tangent. I got colorful language. It's just the way I rock.
Sonia says, all of this info is validation to all that I have been receiving from the universe. I have plenty planned, 30-second plan done. Yes, thank you guys. Feels so great. Validation, keep on keeping on. Yes, Sonia, yes. Amazing.
Yeah. What's your one aha, your one biggest takeaway? The power of one. Also want to invite you guys, tune in tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, let me see what we're covering tomorrow. I know the conversation is going to be juicy, and we're also going to talk, we've got a lot of people asking questions about our 8-week boot camp, so I'm going to share with you guys some ways that we can do more of this together tomorrow, and some fun ways to get prizes. And so tune in tomorrow. The topic of tomorrow is live.
Monday, Vanessa, Monday. Sorry.
Well, that's right. Tomorrow we're not in here because it's Mother's Day. So we're coming back on Monday. And actually on Monday, we're coming and we're doing this a little bit later in the day, because at 11 a.m. we've got our client call, actually our live Q&A for the boot camp. So make sure that you check on the .com win page. We're talking about conversations to cash flow tomorrow. Sales! Whoop, whoop. I love talking about sales. Let me see me go on a few rants. Get ready. Strap your tits on. We're going to have a blast. All right. That's my promise to you, that you all leave here with, a ton of confidence and cash flow. That's my promise to you. So guys, make sure that you join us on Monday. Again, we will be here a little bit later in the day. I think it's at 2 p.m. Pacific on Monday. So just make sure that you head on over to the .com/win page, and you check out the dates and times. Everything is on there. I'm going to show you where that lives again here. We've got more prizes to give away, guys. We're only halfway through, okay? And again, this is where you're going to find all the dates and times right over here under step 3, Monday, the 14th, 2 p.m. Pacific. That's right. Okay. And if you guys are brand new and this is your first day, join. You can RSVP up here at the top. Check your emails, log into your membership site. Everyone's got the same one. And then you can start sharing. There's ways to share, let other people know about this confidence and cash flow conversation and challenge. And my promise to you is that everybody will be winners. Doesn't matter if you're at the top of the leaderboard. Obviously, we're going to pull out prizes every single day. But we're also going to give everybody prizes. All right. So don't feel like, oh, I'm never going to be able to make it to the top of the leaderboard. Doesn't matter. Get in here, and I promise you guys will all be winners. So thank you, everybody, for sharing, and thank you for joining. Tune in on Monday. Thank you again to Jennifer, who showed up, and Anjelica, who were brave here to come on here and kind of be not like guinea pigs, but yeah, kind of like, hey, here's what's going on, right? When you ask those questions, it benefits everybody who's tuning in. Annie, do we have anything else that we want to say before we jump out of here?
On behalf of our entire team at Take Your Power Back Now, I just want to send some very special love to all the mothers, stepmothers, foster mothers, grandmothers, honorary mothers, all across the world. You are beautiful rock stars. Love it. Well said, Annie. Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day weekend, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Come back here on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. And we'll see you then. Bye, rock stars.